Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through Signs series. This is for Venus and Virgo. So if in your birth chart Venus is in the sign of Virgo, this message is for you. Those of you that are new to my channel and you don't know how to find your Venus, you can go to astro.com. It's going to ask you to enter your birth time, day, and location. You don't have to know your exact birth time. You can put 12 p.m. That's fine. But it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. And if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in a sign of Virgo, this is for you. Yes, sometimes both your Sun and Venus can be sitting in the same sign, so the message still applies. Also, those of you that do know your exact birth time, and maybe your Venus is, your 7th house is Virgo, so that would make you Pisces rising, then this message should also apply to you as well. You guys, I'm trying to do this a little different. The Venus series, I'm trying to do it a little different. I'm going to try and do it bi-weekly now, so it's slightly shorter. I still talk too much, but it's slightly shorter, and hopefully I can do them every other week. All right, so central issue, heart of the matter, we have the 7 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups, the Sun, the Star, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and 4 of Wands. All right, so it looks as if someone has been maybe having a hard time getting over someone or trying to move on. It looks like a breakup already happened. If it hasn't happened, then that's just kind of like in a relationship where it's just kind of dead end, like nothing's happening. Both people are sad, both people are unhappy, both people are just in it to be in it, regretting, asking questions about why they're in this relationship. But I feel like it's more so about a relationship that's ended. The only thing, though, is that somebody wants to come back fighting. Like they are not ready to let you go, or you aren't ready to let them go. So someone is definitely coming back and they're just like trying to fight for the relationship, feeling like it's not over. I don't want this to end. No, we should make this work. Someone's really determined, and I'm feeling like after a period of sadness and or depression, someone gets a second win and they're like, no, we got this, we can make this work. And I am seeing some sort of renewal. Someone is being optimistic and positive, and they're putting their prayers out into the universe, and they're saying, please make it work, please bring us back together, please send me someone. Or if you've been single for so long, you're like, please send me someone, I'm ready. So I'm feeling like all this positivity and motivation, and you're happy because you're starting to see signs, or you're feeling like something's on the way to happening. Maybe you're seeing synchronicities, maybe you're hearing things in music, but then you get disappointed. You're like, oh, it's not working. This isn't what I wanted. It's taking so long, or I thought it would happen sooner than this. Is it just wishful thinking? Is what I'm wanting or experiencing real or fake? And you're feeling like giving up here. I'm feeling like you're having like a lack of hope or lack of faith. And it's like you're trying to give up, and eventually you're saying, let me just focus on me, or let me just focus on my career, let me focus on my money, or let me focus on my health, or let me pick up a new hobby, let me get back to something that I used to love. And I'm feeling like you're trying to put all of your sadness and channel it into your creativity, or channel it into your work, or some sort of hobby that you might take up, because you don't want to think about the sad times. Even though it's in your mind, you're still dwelling about it. You're still dwelling about the past, but you're trying not to. You're really trying not to. You're really trying to put your focus on something else here, or other things here. I do see that at some point you are able to let go or to move past whatever disappointments that you've had, especially more so in a love department. I mean, this can apply to a friendship. It can apply to something that's going, some sort of disappointment at your place of work, or just life in general, being disappointed in life and feeling like giving up from time to time. You know, there's something, sometimes you can't figure out what it is that you're sad about. You're just like, I don't know, I'm just depressed. There's something missing. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what's wrong. And you gain your motivation back up, or you suddenly become inspired. You want to live again. You want to keep going. You're praying, but some of you, I feel like you still keep feeling like your prayers aren't being answered soon enough, or it's not exactly what you wanted here. You're not seeing the results that you wanted. You're expecting one thing, and the universe is giving you what you need and not what you want. The universe is looking out for you. It's your perspective that needs to be altered or adjusted here, but the universe is looking out for you. You're receiving blessings. You're being taken care of. The universe is like, look, I gave you this, I gave you that. You have numerous, countless blessings, but you're only focused on what you don't have here. There's a need for you to, you know, to be more appreciative of what you have and stop focusing on what you don't have. And I do feel like that is what you're going to do here. Like, this is you kind of going through some sort of transformation. I'm even seeing this going as far as weight loss efforts. Someone is maybe screwing up their diet or their weight loss efforts are, you know, it's like I keep messing up, or I keep falling off the wagon, or I keep whatever. And this is, you know, you get motivated, you go work out, and then after a week you get on a scale and you're just like, are you kidding? I starved myself, or I did this, I did everything right, and I still haven't lost anything. In fact, I gained a pound. And, you know, this is you just really getting back, really focused on how to correct that, or what are you doing wrong, or what can you make better. So I feel like you're going through a physical transformation. For some of you, it's about an emotional transformation. But you're just trying, either way, you're trying to get your focus back, and you are going to have success with that. You're finally able to move past something. So if this is about weight loss, I am feeling like you guys are going to lose that stubborn weight that got stuck, or you're going to start losing weight again. If this is about getting over a breakup, I feel like eventually you are going to be able to let go or move on, or this will be the next couple of weeks. Even though there's a mixture of sadness, you're going to get over that. You know, you're going to be motivated and you're going to be inspired. Someone new may even come into your life, especially a coworker may come into your life, and it helps you like really get past your ex. And then for others of you, I'm seeing this more so as taking up some sort of a hobby here. So I just want to clarify a couple of things. Also, for some of you, could be dealing with a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Leo, or Virgo, or Pisces. If you're in a relationship, I mean, I just feel like it needs work. Or you just might come to the realization that, you know, it's not working. And I am seeing someone just kind of either packing up their things and moving out and saying, we have to do what's best. And it's like, even though you still love this person and they love you, you guys are, you know, deciding to go your separate ways. Because you're feeling like there's nothing more. It's gone as far as it could. For some of you, I'm feeling like you had to leave something behind that you were used to, especially a home. Like you had to give up your apartment, or you had to give up your home, but you're settling down somewhere else, and you'll be fine. I feel like you're going to get the help that you need. also seeing someone's pride get in the way of what they want. Not being able to ask for help or assistance. So if you're struggling financially, it's about suffering in silence, basically, not being too proud to tell people that you need some help or some money or a place to stay. Or this might be someone's energy around you. You might have to put yourself out there or be the bigger person to say, hey, do you need some help? Like, if your intuition is kind of telling you that someone is in need of something, you might have to take it upon yourself to offer them help, because right now I'm seeing that they have too much pride to ask for it. So you might even be inviting someone into your home for, you know, a temporary stay or something, or vice versa. But yeah, we have it clarified by the Eight of Cups, this Five of Pentacles. So this is someone is going through some sort of loss, where they're feeling lonely. For those of you that have not met anyone, you're just kind of feeling lonely and feeling like giving up on love, or like there's no one out there for you. But it's just a phase. I mean, even if you've been going through this for a long time, it might be a long cycle, you know, and it could be too, because there are just lessons that you haven't yet learned here. So it's a tough lesson, or the universe is showing you tough love. And I know some of you are going to be like, why would God do that? I mean, God, because he can, you know, I really feel like people need to focus more so about themselves, healing themselves, and not finger pointing at what they don't have. And I'm only saying that because I've had to learn that myself too, you know, so I'm not just saying that. The way to get to know God is to get to know self. So whatever suffering you're going through, you have to just learn from it. Just take a pause in that moment and saying, what could I possibly need to be learning at this point? Why would I be going? I love to psychoanalyze myself when I'm suffering. Like, oh my God, I've pulled myself out of depression so many times. And I've been to some dark places. So I'm just saying, like, there's a need for you to really go deep within to do some healing and soul searching. And when you do that, I feel like you just find God, you know. I really do. But yeah, I'm feeling like some of you are feeling lost or displaced or rejected in your life, whether it's love or your personal finances or your home, whatever the case. You're going to find what you need. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming out. So I feel like after you go within, like I said, and you might not even recognize that you learned the lesson. That's another tricky thing. It's like you don't even know that you learned the lesson. You just know that you learned the lesson because your circumstances changed. So I feel like usually when your circumstances change, that's when you understand that you've understood whatever you needed to understand from that cycle, from that phase. And then you're jumping back up and you're fighting again. You're motivated to keep going or to keep pushing. You're keeping yourself active. You're keeping yourself busy. As much as, you know, this could relate to love, this is also, for some reason, I feel like this is speaking to someone who is struggling with their weight and their physical appearance. There's a need for you to break free from the ego. The ego is what you self-identify with. There's a need for you to detach from that and look at yourself from a much higher perspective, from a spiritual standpoint of view, and understand that it's just a body. I mean, it's just a body. You don't know how many times I had to remind myself that. You think I want these jiggly arms? But, you know, it's just a body, you know, and it's never gotten in the way of finding love. You know, you don't want to put that on the blame yourself for that, for not finding love. You really have to learn how to embrace yourself and just be happy with what you have, or learn to deal with the hand that you were dealt. You know, it's not that bad. You know, it has its moments, but life is pretty fucking awesome. You know, see, life is awesome. All right, you guys, I am done as the message that I have for those of you that have Venus in Virgo. I hope it resonated. Don't feel bad. I just feel like whatever is happening is a fate. And if it's not you, that it could be someone around you that is going through some sort of depression or sadness. And maybe you need to be that person's light, you know, that sun. Maybe you need to be a gift to that person. You know, you never know why this person came wandering into your life or you came wandering into their life. You know, it's for a reason. It's a blessing. And just make the best of it, okay? All right, thank you guys for watching. If you would like a personal or private reading, you can email TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. Do not forget to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you all.